knows a lot. Been on the council for a while. We'll have to see.
Have to see. Let's take a quick call here. Hey, really appreciate you holding so long. Good afternoon. You're live on the radio.
Hi, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Anita Dutra, Eddie's partner.
Thank you for calling. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm following through, trying to follow his wishes. I just want to thank, all the great people that have called and, they're reminiscing about some things that, happened a few years ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when he was involved in that. I remember, yeah, he was fighting that, and it's just lifting my spirit, to hear, that, and chuckling too, to hear some of the comments, but everybody just acknowledging the type of person that Eddie was.
I'm so glad that it's doing something for you, and thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, I'm so glad you called in, Anita. I remember meeting you one day at a 4th of July parade with Eddie.
Oh, okay.
I think it was on Union Street. And
yeah, I'm the lady with the white hair.
Yep. And Eddie introduced me to you, and we talked for a while. And obviously, you know Eddie better than any of us, but I think this is a real tribute that so many people from so many different walks of life are sharing their memories.
I just knew right from the start, when we met, what his passion was, and I've been going through some of his papers and everything, and it's like I say, over the years, because we were together almost 24 years, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember that, and that's who Eddie Johnson was. There was the public side of him, and then there was the private side where we were home, and it was just we were just laid back, and he was harassing people on the computer.
What was he like at home, Anita? Did he have a good sense of humor? He seems like he must have.
Oh yes, he did. Yes. And that we would do sometimes not politically correct jokes, but I would hear Irish jokes and use your imagination and that, and yeah, we just when sometimes something would come up, and either one of us would make an appropriate comment.
Inappropriate comments, that's what makes life worth living.
That's right.
Oh yeah, and that, and like I say, that was it. I mean, he was, when, he just, that was him with the computer, and that, and his involvement in his meetings, and I accepted that. Like I say, that's who he was.
Did you ever see smoke coming out of the compuder when he was sending something particularly controversial?
I mean, I would remind him, like, when I was the financial advisor here, and I'd say to him, I just want to let you know that the cable is paid, the electricity. Nita, I don't care. You handle that. Everything is fine. You know what you're doing. And I said, yes, as long as you have your computer and electricity. That keeps you going. And that's the kind of banter we did sometimes. We went back and forth,
well, Chris, this is like an on-air Irish wake.
It is, right? Anita, it really is, and that's the way I envisioned this, and I'm so happy that it's helping you in some way. It's a very difficult thing to go through, obviously, and you're going through it. I'm so happy that it's been helpful to you to hear people, and I know it's been helpful to our audience as well, who really thought the way we all did about Eddie. Just a really special guy.
Yeah, I just. In fact, Marcus Hauptman had called me earlier to tell me that to put the radio on and that, and and I was like, okay, and just hearing, and Scott Lang, Lou St. John, people like that were absolutely fantastic, and and just asking me and if there's anything I needed,
right,
and that and willing to help, and that, and I really, and listening this morning, it's like it is. Because he would say, well, there's a lot of people out there that don't like me, and but I'm seeing the people that did.
Right. That's right.
And I really appreciate that very much.
Thank you. I'll let you go, Anita. Thank you so much for listening, for joining us today and sharing that with us. We're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll come right back.